qué guapo ese nene! ¿Cómo está mi gente? Ustedes saben, aquí estamos con el mero mollo de la Tracalosa. ¡Pum, pum, 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 pum! ¿Cómo está mi gente? ¿Cómo estamos? Big dog, big dog.
Hace un año que no vengo, aquí andamos en
No termino, espérese. Estoy introduciendo a la gente. Mira, aquí al mero mero.
Ven,
Al azteco. Al azteco.
El huasteco.
El huasteco. Y el mero productor que la tiene, ya saben. Entonces, chiquita. La banana.
No, pero espérate. Por si no lo sabían, yo puedo.
Yo puedo invitar a gente. No, muchachos, aquí estamos una tarde más para ver cómo están ustedes, si se la tocaron o no.
Como ven, estamos bajo un hombre y otro.
Sí, ¿verdad? Y aquí estamos, que aquí el gran mero Buccaneer nos dejó aquí entrar a su casa.
Humildemente en TV Cribs vamos a hacer una.
Humildemente, ¿verdad?
Pero Redman style. Redman style. El que sabe, sabe.
Su mamá lo dejó. Su mamá lo dejó.
hablo con mi mamá si se
Mom, I told you to leave my friends alone.
You give me the Wi-Fi password for 1 hour. 1 hour.
After 1 hour, I'm charging.
You know them barcode stickers you get at the library when you gotta scan it? That's 10 cents after you pass the hour.
Cada minuto, 10 centavos.
Sí.
Shit, if I do it.
Shit, if I do it, I ain't gonna let a nigga show me out.
Pero muchachos, yo quería preguntarles, ¿cómo estuvo su fin de semana? ¿Qué hicieron? ¿Qué vieron a una muchacha? ¿Se escupieron y la vieron?
Bueno, yo puedo. Over the weekend we went to the beach. I got caught on the Fort Fisher idiots. Right?
Hey, that lady was the administrator. Hey, yo estoy watchando.
Yeah, she put me. Yeah,
I found it.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I got evidence. No, yeah. It was found. That was me. Sadly, but I want to explain myself because I felt that I was unable to explain myself to all the people that saw the 10-second video that they caught me. In the video, I am digging myself into the sand. Right, we're already 3 miles inside the beach, right? Yeah, 4 miles inside the beach. We already passed
What beach? What's that?
Kerr Beach, Fort Fisher.
Oh, Fort Fisher.
Yeah, we had already passed.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, it was packed.
Dude, there was a shit ton of people. Holy fuck.
We were trying to go to Carolina Beach, dude. People that stayed the night prior for the 4th of July, they paid again to stay again. This guy paid, the guy was in front of us, he paid for him and his brother $150 to just go in and drive out. Because there was no parking.
There was no parking, dude. There was no parking. People were like literally in front of other people, and there was no way to get to the very back of the beach. People were blocking the side.
Qué bueno es tener dinero solo.
Yeah.
Solo para darme la vuelta a $150.
I should at least tell hey, there's no parking. Like,
yeah, there's no parking.
It's closed right now.
TBH, bro.
TBH.
Yeah, entonces.
That would have been good. I wanna give a shout out. That's cool. Go ahead. I wanna give a shout out for doing a very good job today at this restaurant. Weekend's drywall. Ya know how it is.
Shout out to Ulises. Ulises.
To Ulises Chaides.
Oh, no hace Ulises, el otro Ulises.
No.
No, pero como les decía, right, you know.
Quieren tirarlo.
¿Quieren tirarlo? Yo tiro lobo
Hey,
todas las mañanas.
Brian tira lobo todos los días, dude.
Okay, come on, nah. Okay, eso ahorita no. Bueno, en el video, so what happened was, llegamos ya a un lado. We already passed the front entrance, like where all the cars were parked up. I told him, like, damn, bro, there's really no parking. We're gonna have to keep on going forward. All right, vamos, la continuamos. Paramos a otro lado, right? Send it to me, Benji.
I'll send it to you.
Entramos a la.
There's my truck.
We ended up parking where está the lifeguard, one of the lifeguards. Pero me avillé. Instead of just staying where I was at, because we were gonna end up leaving, I decided to go onto the side. And right there, right where I decided to park, the sand was soft as shit. It was already starting to.
It looked like it was like leaning.
Yeah, leaning down. So Benjamin reverses back, and then pulls out.
Yeah, so yeah.
I didn't do that.
Brian didn't do it. Brian just smashed it.
I just floored it
In his back, and then
his back
tires. No,
in
his
the
back tires just kept spinning.
And even though I had taken out air, and all that, so I still had to take out more air, right? You know, my side. It'd be like that sometimes, right? You know, but what ended up happening is that I floored it. I noticed that my tail was dragging down. So I was like, all right, fishtailing. So I was like, all right, that's not bad because I'm gonna end up straight up. I'm gonna end up pretty much like if I need to get out, somebody can just pull me from the front. It just got me and gets me right. You know, when al final, I ended up reversing. I was able to get into the position where the back tires hit firm sand. Mm-hmm. I backed out. You know, I'm not gonna and I just, you know, I ended up getting up all by myself. Right?
I didn't need help from nobody.
I just wanted to say that, and I saw like some of the
independent.
I'm an independent, strong brown person.
woman.
Lo malo es que hay video que you were struggling.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And I was reading the comments, and somebody was like, you know, it's sad how these tourists come and just destroy our sand. Our beach.
Dude, like what the
And
fuck
I'm like,
is sand?
I've been living here for like 20 years, bro.
I'm
you
a
a tourist,
dog, like,
Bruh, I literally clicked on their profile and it literally said recently moved from Oklahoma City.
Oh,
And then somebody was like, oh yeah, he definitely made it. He's definitely gonna make it out with his street tires. Now I don't got no street tires.
They're all terrain, bro.
My tires are all terrain. Like that's mud, sand. I mean, I've gone into some deep shit. Like you know, literally and figuratively.
Pero Brian got out. We were able to get Brian out.
Yeah, I got out, went into firm sand, and I told Benjamin I wanted to record, but at the end of the day, I ended up losing my Oakley glasses.
Yeah.
Right? Because I went for one last dip, and when I did, I carried my.
You didn't have the strap?
He did, but it came undone.
It came undone, and with another wave, because it was back-to-back waves, hit me, and my glasses, I had them in my, like, I was trying to hold on to them. It hit him and it flushed it away. So I was like,
Brian was able to get out by himself, right? But then this guy beside me, he was in a Jeep.
The Jeep, the white Jeep that was
great.
No.
It was a white.
No,
yeah,
it was a white Jeep. It was a white Jeep. He was right beside us. Well, he had a winch on his truck, on his Jeep. Mm-hmm. He pulled me out.
Okay.
Pulled me out because on the tide was starting to come in. So we were parked at.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Once that tide started to come in, it was gonna get bad. So we were able to get Brian out at the very end.
I saw one in, I think, Myrtle Beach a couple years ago. Un carro. Se lo llevó el agua porque,
se lo llevó.
Porque they were like, they didn't move it.
I saw también on the Outer Banks Facebook page. Mm-hmm. This Tesla truck was driving on the water. On the water, dude, like literally on the beach, right? Like on the water on the beach, and it flipped over. It flipped over, and the water was taking it.
Yeah, dude. Nah, it was crazy. I mean,
it was fun, but it was cool.
Fun. It was fun. I mean, and I got out. You know, no question asked. Right? It was pretty good. Benjamin was trying to look to see if you know what other people got caught. There was a Ford that he didn't even make it into.
I've seen some stupid people like going with their cars.
No,
like,
some dude
in a
Nissan, and then some guy
Nissan Altima.
And then some guy took his minivan. His minivan, dude, it was like a 19-something.
Old minivan.
Yeah, old minivan.
I mean,
only was ever to like not even pass the gate.
Yeah,
it was stuck.
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it was fun. But overall, great. I loved it. Right? You know, sad I couldn't. I wanted to go a little bit more deeper because there was a lot more space down that.
I mean, the good thing about here is like you can go whenever.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a.
Well, he's a tourist, bro. So
there was a brand new GMC, like one that kind of like what Cruises has, and he got stuck too, and he had to air down his tires. He was there for a while. He ended up paying the tow guys, because there's the tow guys that be around there. He paid him.
They're expensive too, no?
He paid him. I know they split it because he ended up giving him some cases of beer.
Yeah, he gave him 3.
I guess he told him you can't have that, and he was like, "Well, I'll take them."
Probably, yeah.
So I mean, he gave.
Te lo descuento.
Del bill. Te lo
descuento del bill. How much you got here? We got like $500. Alright, that's fine. No. But I mean, overall, it was great. You know, we were able to get out the cars. like another family that got next to us, puertorriqueños y cubanos.
Yeah.
One came in a Ford Ranger, another one in a Jeep Gladiator, like Cruise.
Yeah, oh, and that gray one.
And that gray one was nice.
Yeah, that gray one.
But at the beginning, when he was trying to get out, he the dumbass by accident he put
it in neutral.
He put it in neutral. So he ended up stopping. He ended up stopping dead in his tracks, right where he was. Like, the sand ended up stopping him.
Yeah.
He ended up going. He was like, "La puse neutral."
And then he went back. He gunned it.
And then he gunned it, and he
got
out. Entonces, I mean.
And then since Brian lost his glasses, so I had to drive Brian's truck to like bring it out from where he was stuck at.
Yeah. And then from there, I drove him. Maria told me, "Drive the truck. You don't need your glasses, because I mean it's pretty wide. So I mean, I really don't need my
Dude,
glasses.
it's like
I can see
from here to that to the other side of the apartment, dude. Hasta allá.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
That's how wide it is. It's wide.
Yeah. That's pretty wide. That's quite wide. It's quite wide.
But you never want to stay in the middle, because in the middle is always the big holes.
You'll have and then you'll
dips.
fucking dips
Now,
down.
but there's some Jeeps that they be flooring out there.
Dude, some of those Jeeps they have good suspension, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah,
still,
dude,
they have to. They have to.
Oh, there was guys in like Razors.
Oh yeah,
Razors,
una familia
dude.
the Razors in those
The
families.
Razors, and then there's this group called the Raptors of Wilmington. It was like 15 Raptors.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty badass. It was nice.
¿Y todos así en línea?
En línea, yeah.
Yeah.
Pero
That's pretty cool.
It was
but
fun,
overall, weekend was good. También ganó papá. Ganó Mexico, right?
They cheated. We got robbed.
Okay.
We're not ready for that conversation.
I'm ready for that conversation. What you gotta say? What you gotta say to me?
But no, overall it was good. It was a good weekend. Great. I loved it. Great
That's
experience.
good.
Oh no, I went downtown. I was gonna go para verlos y me dice mamá, es que ellos están bien lejos. Me dijeron que estaban como a 3, 4 millas adentro. And I was like, I thought she was just messing around. But nah, I was like, salí de la casa como a las 8 y digo, well, de aquí que llegue a Carolina Beach, ya va a estar.
That's a drive. Plus traffic.
I told Benjamin that the Boris truck, you put 4x4, but he gonna go forward. His tires are gonna stay remaining where he at.
Nah, dude, I was telling Brian that if mom and dad tried to come, knowing how dad is, desesperado,
Yeah, he wasn't gonna.
he was gonna get stuck. And he was gonna get mad pretty quick.
Yeah, so I just ended up going downtown. I left him at the house. I was like, whatever.
I told Brian, I was like, Boris should have came. He should have left with you.
Well, he wasn't. He was hoping that. Right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he was
Don't forget the 14 miles you ran too,
Oh,
and an
yeah.
hour.
Oh
in.
yeah, dude. What? Fui a la. No, el sábado. No, ese fue el viernes, right? Fue el viernes.
Oh,
El viernes,
Friday.
yeah, el viernes fui a downtown, vimos los cohetes. El sábado fui a trabajar otra vez. No, fuimos a trabajar porque el viernes no lo trabajamos. Y y que I'm like, alright, so I get to the Tanger outlets, right? La cosa es que todos los carros, dude, están arriba en la banqueta. Están todos los carros en la banqueta, dude. I'm telling you, like they had Tacomas, they had Yukons on the freaking en la banqueta.
On the sidewalk, kind of like.
Yeah, on the sidewalk. ¿Ves que tienes una fuente aquí?
Yeah,
Los carros estaban alrededor de la fuente.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Es cool, pero si se le va el carro.
That was
lleno, porque estaba
I thought you were saying to like they were around you, like, you know.
No, they were parked around. They were parked around.
like ballerinas around the center.
Nomás se le va un lost traction y ahí se va el carro.
Damn, bro.
On the side street, the Tanger outlets, it's not the main highway. It's like King's Highway or something like that. And then you got a side street that goes on the side of the Tanger
Isn't that a
outlets.
shaking? It's Steak and Shake, no?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
That whole road,
Mm-hmm.
probably like 50 cars lined up right there. I was like,
Christ.
bro, I was like, me estás diciendo que I'm gonna have to go park my car and then I'm gonna go. I don't got nothing walking, but I'm like, dude, I'm already in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you want to
leave,
park in the
not
parking lot.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Might as well want to park by my house. At my house and just walk.
Walk from the state line, honestly.
I mean, yeah,
Might as well.
at that point.
So, I get there, y ya la cosa es que ya gente se estaba yendo, pero eran like Yukons que habían llegado ahí como desde las 8, and they were en todos los espacios que estaban así. Así estaba, I was like, bro.
Oh, super tight together.
tight, yeah, porque los
I'm
Yukons
glad
got
we didn't
there.
go.
Yeah, the Yukons got there, pero llegaron bien temprano, porque ya cuando yo llegué como a las 3, ya gente
You
ya
had
se estaba
the
yendo.
truck?
Yeah, I was taking the truck, yeah.
Y también otra behemoth al lado de a bunch of whales.
Yeah, dude. Y la cosa es que esa, para darle vuelta, dude,
Wide turns.
Yeah, you gotta do
Wide
wide turns.
turns.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I'm like
have
that
to.
with my truck. I can't do sharp 90. Okay, when we were right there.
No, si ya no me pegabas. I don't know if it was you or you. It was one of the truck guys. It was
somebody.
Uno de ellos.
one of ellos. We
Right
were
there.
turning, and I was like, oh shit, let's bump it a little bit more.
No, right there in
I don't
Carolina
take wide
Beach,
turns.
there was a Ram, a 2500 Black Widow right behind me,
Oh, Black
and I
Widow.
tried. I was like, cause the turn is literally, ese es el puestecito, and the turn is like that.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's like very narrow, very narrow. So I was like, all right, fuck, I know myself. I know my truck, and I know myself. I
You
know
know the
I cannot do
dimensions.
that.
Mhm.
So I was like, I went forward. I got more space en uno de los lados donde está the house, at a house, right? I went up the ramp, and then I backed up. Boom, me salí para afuera. But the ramp, nah, dude, he tried doing that sharp ass turn.
Yeah.
Didn't make it, dude. He hit the front bumper with the fence that's right there. He backed up. He did probably like five he did like a 6-point turn, dude.
Como cuando se estaba parqueando ese güey. Que se estaba...
Hey, the reason why because
I got sharp turns.
Yeah.
My waist is sharp.
Hey, that is a 2045. Hasn't came out yet.
How he got it?
¿Tiene un trailer o qué?
Yeah, I just got it. A 2045 hasn't came
Mack
out
truck.
yet.
He got that Honda truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up leaving, right? We left, right? Because they didn't wait for me because I went forward, so they decided to go behind me, and they did their turn. The Ram did his turn while I was doing my wide turn in the back. So when I came out, I was already pretty much ready to leave, and he was until he finally made it out, and then we ran into him probably like a mile down the road. He got off. And all you see is his wife and his kids are sitting outside the window. Un hispano, by the way. Un hispano. Sticking his head out the window. La esposa. And I know that feeling, bro. Because I'm pretty sure él andaba así, bro. He was sweating, and the AC was on. I'm pretty sure. Because I've been there before. That looked at like, bro, really? Like,
Right.
you just did that in front of everybody.
Everybody watching.
Give it wins, like, you know.
Dude, that feeling is the worst feeling that anybody can feel.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's
like,
the worst.
for-
feeling.
like, you're not just being judged.
Like everybody is
That's
watching
equivalent to, at least for my car, when it stalls out. So
Oh,
when you're learning,
yeah.
and you're learning,
Oh,
and that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
stalls out, you're like, oh shit, turn.
I saw what's it called?
Al pasajero, oh wait, no, bro.
I saw a video on Facebook of this dude learning how to drive a what's it called, semi truck
Oh,
by himself.
Oh shit, no, they
By
have
himself,
like,
dude. And he was at
Semi-accident.
he was in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was like 3 o'clock traffic, dude.
Atlanta
He
traffic.
stalled out
Crazy.
7 times, dude. 7 times. And he stayed in the same light for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes in the same light.
No problem, bro.
Guys, ba.
Oh, what up? Gracias por lo.
A ver, cuando un vinito.
Oh. Pero yeah, dude.
Nah, yeah, I've seen those videos of the people just stalling.
Yeah.
But would you rather stall or have like, si estás manejando un trailer, would you rather stall o que tengas un accidente?
I'd rather stall.
I'd rather
bro.
stall.
Who would
Fuck
rather
that?
stall?
Who would rather have an accident than stall?
All I'm saying.
Hell no.
Agarradito. Y que ya no prenda y you're like.
Es que se le acabó el gas.
I'd rather
It's diesel,
would rather
brother.
make traffic because I stalled than make traffic because my dumb ass
Crash.
crashed. Like no, I saw a video of a
I have 30
semi-truck.
years. What are you talking
It
about?
was raining. I don't know where, and it wasn't here in the United States. Probably somewhere else, right? You know, in a different country. You know, country. It was foggy and raining, dude. Y ese trailer, dude, le pisa más, dude. He passes another semi truck he was behind, and he was eating that nigga's ass, dude.
Huh? Pause.
Te estoy comiendo el culo. Like, you know, he was riding him, just riding him. Because he had a dash cam. He had a dash cam, right?
Riding
So-
him.
Ya pues, sucio. Bueno, and then le pisa, you hear him doing like, and it's a big ass semi truck, and it's one of the old ones, the square body ones.
Oh, those old square
I think
body
it's
ones.
like the Max or like
Yeah,
the
the Max, the Max.
I can't say the name. of it.
Peterbilt's.
Peterbilt's, yeah. Those like hey, there's some nice semi truck, pero le pisa todo lo que da, dude. And there's the little gate of you know that when you're going to Virginia, you have to pass those toll roads where you gotta pay. Or you gotta pay like the $1 or whatever the fee.
Like the old school tolls, like
like it was out in the middle of the road.
Oh,
damn! Right into a booth.
Yo!
Dude, estaba lleno de carros. Se llevó a 4 carros and the booth.
A la verga, damn.
No, and he had a dash cam in and out.
Dude, I can already see him.
And he didn't die. You could see because he had a dash cam inside. I mean, it was in